Mariners get a 10-3 win. Everybody looked good. Randy Arozarena wasn't in the game. That doesn't make any sense to me. It just straight up doesn't make any sense to me that that happened. What does that tell us about Randy Arozarena? Not much, other than the fact that he's been in a slump, including his platinum sombrero. We don't make up any ground as the Astros have beaten the White Sox 2-0. Valdez is 13-5 this year. This brings actually George Kirby to 9-9. And I believe his ERA is right around 3.4 with a chance to go under. In the top of the first, Cal homered to bring home Julio, which was amazing. Absolutely one of the most amazing things I've ever seen from Cal. With the 27 homers, he's in the top three. Robles doubled in the second to score a couple of runs. After we got some players on the bases, and Rojas solo homer. Mariners up to a 92% win percentage in the fourth. Then, okay, fifth, Dom Canzone homers bring it to 8-0. Really hard homered. Yeah, whatever. Gave 2 runs to Pittsburgh. Whatever. Mariners, 10 runs on 13 hits. Pirates, 3 runs on 5 hits with 2 hits. IKF went hitless and got pinch hit for. Robles, he had good contact on 3 of his 4 at bats. His 4th at bat, he struck out. Julio struck out once, whatever, but he had a hit and a run. Robles had 2 RBI. He walked in there. Cal, couple RBI with the hit, the run. He struck out once. Luke Raley had 2 hits with an RBI and a strikeout. Polanco had a hit with 2 strikeouts. Demo came in. Demo's actually batting 199. He reached on an error. Justin Turner looked better than he has the last couple days, which you kind of expect that with Turner, with the ups and downs, simply because of him being 39 years old. Tom Canzone with a homer, Rojas with a couple of hits, Rivas with a hit. Actually, everybody except Dylan Moore had a hit, which was really good. 8 RBIs, 2 runs scored on other manners. Only 7 strikeouts, walked 3 times. Only struck out 5 of them, but only allowed 7 base runners. Left 4 on base for the Pirates. We went 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position, which is 20%. Forgot how percentages work. They went 0 for 7, which is 0%. Everybody looked good. Rivas had a couple of hits, which is awesome, because every time I see Rivas, I'm like, this is a guy who's gonna have a good future in the major leagues. And he's looking good. Now, the question becomes, what do we do about Scott? What do we do about the rest of the offense? What do we do? What do we do about Scott? What do we do about the offense? What do we do about Randy? How do we face Dodgers pitching tomorrow? It's one of those things where, like, getting all peripherals around. We're facing Stone, who's 10-5, and we're countering with Wu, who's 5-1 with a 2.06 ERA, and will not be a qualified pitcher this year unless he somehow has to pitch like 9 or 10 complete games. But yeah, it's one of those things where you gotta figure out what you're gonna do as the Mariners. Do you keep Scott on after the road trip? Yeah, I guess it looks like we're about where we're projected to be. But we saw that we were a better team. We saw a huge, amazing run at the beginning of the team, and it's not the team we've seen during the 5-game losing streak that we just came off of. It was the team we saw against the Mets and today. So it's like, what do you do? What's the problem? You leave this is the lineup. Where do you put Randy or Rose? Who do you pull out for Randy? You pull out, I don't know. Who are we going to pull out for Randy tomorrow? Probably, well, the left fielder. So it'd be it'd be hands on. So yeah, you gotta figure out what to do. It's one of those things where you had a good game, but the peripherals and everything don't back it up. So I don't know what to do.